But this healing that we're doing today and the points that we're going to discuss are going to be very powerful for each one of you. So, as usual, I want you all to go ahead, get your notebooks, as healing that we're doing today, get your notebooks and pen, because I want to make sure that whatever insights you get through during this session, you are able to make a note of it, because we're getting into a little deep dive on 10 aspects, which are the most important part of the things. So, once again, namaste everyone, and welcome to this very special live session. And I am happy to see all of you here tonight joining us from different places and different locations. So, that's really awesome. So, go ahead, get your notebook and pen, because certain insights will really open up your mind. Not only that, but open up your energies to guide you through this process. So I know we all know the story of Ravana, the mighty king with 10 heads, and who was finally defeated by Lord Rama. But every year we celebrate the festival of Dashera by burning the Ravana's symbolic energies. And it symbolizes the victory of good over the evil. And today, we are going to kind of go through and understand what it is all about. So, let me just ask you something. What if Ravana is not just a story from history, but it is something which is also alive inside us? Yes, you have heard it right. What if the Ravana is also alive inside each one of us? Not with 10 physical heads, but with 10 invisible heads that quietly are controlling your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Okay, all of you just check and let me know if you're able to hear my voice clearly. Just type in yes, because some of you have just mentioned that there is an issue with the voice as I check on this. Mm-hmm. Okay, I get that the voice is clear. Voice is okay. Okay, thank you. Thanks, Vishal. Thank you, everyone. Just make sure that you also check your connections, because I see here the connections are full. Internet connection is full, and we are getting in to start with this. So, when I'm talking about that, these 10 invisible heads are something which are controlling, and very quietly, they're controlling your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. And when they're controlling all these three things, the biggest impact is on your health, it's on your wealth, it's on your career, it's on your business, and also on your relationships. So you need to definitely make sure that you take a note of what are these 10 things that we're talking about and which one is impacting you the most. So, tonight we are not just talking about the Ravana outside, but we are going to meet, identify, and burn the Ravana within us. And by the end of the session, I'm 100% sure you will feel lighter, clearer, and more powerful. So, what we are going to do is the initial session, we are going to talk about the 10 hidden aspects which are controlling us quietly. And towards the end of the session, the last 20-25 minutes, we are going to heal and burn all of these 10 aspects which are impacting quietly our health, wealth, career, business, relations, and maybe many other areas of our life. So if you are ready to know about all of this, just type yes in the chat window, and I know that you are here with me, listening and understanding. Thank you, Bharti. Awesome. Thanks for that. It's really nice to know. And this is very important for you to kind of really listen and capture which is the one that you're able to connect to most. Is it one? Is it two? Or is it all the 10 somewhere in your life that you are seeing this? Maybe while I talk, There is something that you may be able to connect, that maybe your near or dear ones are also facing something like this. So let's go ahead and first understand what these 10 heads mean in today's modern life. So the first one is called as ego. That's the voice that says, I know it all. I don't need to change. So if you feel, or if you have heard, or you tell to yourself that I know it all, I really don't need to change, maybe there is something somewhere, an ego, which is coming in between. So that's the first head. The second one is the fear. Now, it's the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of judgment that stops us from moving forward. So, is there any fear which is stopping you to achieve the life that you want to live, the goals that you want to achieve, the things that you want to do? If yes, I want you to make a note of all those fears that you have. And as I said, it's very important for you to make a note of these points, because when we do the healing, it will help you to release and burn all of these aspects. The third one, which is slowly eating up everything, is anger. It burns a relationship, and the most important aspect that anger burns is your inner peace. Something where you wanted to feel calm and peaceful, anger burns away that. And the fourth one is the greed, the never ending hunger, which makes us forget the gratitude. So, until now, were you able to connect with the ego or the fear or the anger or the greed? If yes, just go ahead and make a note of all this. And if you want to share, share it in the comments so I know what is that is coming for you and from where is this coming from. Hey, thanks, Sachin. Thank you, Bharti. Awesome. Now, the next part that I'm talking about, the greed we spoke about, the fifth one is jealousy, which is comparing ourselves to others, and we are losing our joy because of that. I'm comparing myself with someone else. Oh, wow, they're doing so good. And I don't feel happy about it. What am I losing? I'm losing joy. So, are you somewhere connected with this point? If yes, go ahead, think about it. The sixth one is procrastination. And I know a lot of us are going through this, where we are delaying the matters which are most important for us in our life. Like we just keep delaying them, and we keep delaying, postponing our dreams, our goals, the things that we would really want to do. So, are you into that procrastination where you're postponing everything, or maybe most of the things that are important to you? So, yes, if that's the thing, then that's the sixth head, which is going to delay and is quietly eating up your energies. The seventh one is the self doubt. And somewhere or the other, this keeps coming up in our mind where we always say that I am not good enough. Maybe I can't just do it. Maybe I'm not just able to take that action. Someone somewhere just told you that you're not capable of doing things, and you have got that stuck in your mind. And you're like, oh, that person told me I cannot do anything, or I'm not capable of doing XYZ things. And that's where you start getting into that self doubt mode. So even if you're able to do, you take a step back because there was someone who told you that you're not able to do it. So that's the seventh head. The eighth one is about the comparison. So feeling small by constantly measuring against others. So, like, for example, you're looking at someone and you're saying that, oh, wow, they have such a beautiful home. I'm such a poor person. And you know what? This is the most common dialogue, which maybe many of you might have already heard about it. I keep hearing a lot with my clients, with my students, or sometimes with friends also. It's like, you know what? I'm poor. That's why people just treat me like this. So there's some always a comparison which is going on. So are you doing any such kind of a comparison where you make yourself feel low as compared to someone else? Or you feel yourself too high and you don't respect people around? So, especially if you're feeling small constantly by measuring yourself against others, then it is definitely blocking a lot of your energies to progress further. So, that's about the comparison part. The ninth one is about guilt, which has been stuck in the past and punishing yourself. So, are you doing such kind of a thing where you think about the past and then you're punishing yourself, constantly thinking about it, constantly making yourself realize that, oh, what I did was not right? I'm under that guilt trip. Do you keep telling this word to yourself? Or maybe some of these things you might have heard people telling you, and you're like, okay, so this person is going through this aspect, which is probably stopping them to achieve their goal. And the 10th one is negativity, which is draining thoughts, words, and emotions that block your abundance. And these are the things which are really very important. Hey, thank you, Sachin. Fear. Bharati says all the four. Divine Order says anxiety. Fifth two, self doubt, guilt. Yes. And that's very important for you to understand because these 10 inner heads are silently controlling you. And if you don't recognize them, they're stealing your energy, they're stealing your success, and they're stealing your happiness. So that's the reason that I want you to really be aware of all of these. I can see some of them saying, Maya saying fear, Vishal saying procrastination. And I'll kind of quickly uh, kind of summarize these things, and whichever you feel you're feeling connected with, I would want you to go ahead and write down. Yes, I'll repeat all of it right now. So the first one that I said is ego. Second is fear. Third is anger. The fourth one is the greed. The fifth one is jealousy. Sixth one is procrastination. Seventh is self doubt. Eighth is comparison. Ninth is guilt. And 10th is negativity. So, which of these 10 is the strongest in your life right now? Go ahead and just type that number in the comments, in the chat, like one, two, three, whatever you have been able to connect with, because that's something which is going to help us right now for our healings and releasing that. Because, as I say always, and I'll repeat this and remind this in every session to all of you, unless you acknowledge, unless you accept that you're going through this pain or you're going through this negativity or you're going through these challenges, it's very difficult for you to go ahead and move forward. Thank you, Tulsi. Procrastination and guilt. Thank you, Sachin. Thanks, Bhati. Thanks, Vishal. Thank you, Veena. Thanks, Shilpa. Because it's very important that once you acknowledge, once you know where you are, moving from there is more easier. But if you don't know where you are and if you don't acknowledge and you don't accept, it's difficult for you to progress. So, thanks for all the people who are commenting and responding because that's the first step that you have already achieved. So, give an applaud to yourself, which is really, really awesome. Thank you. Now, I'll just take a few examples because that will also help each one of you to find out in case you have still not been able to look at things. Because what happens is these Ravanas which are inside us, they don't look scary. I told you, they come silently, quietly, and they are eating away your energies. So they look very normal in a daily life. For example, fear. Imagine a person who has a brilliant business idea, but slowly this fear comes in his mind. and says, what if I fail? What will people say? It's better not to go ahead with this idea. So they never start. Years pass by and the dream just dies. And sometimes they just don't have any logical or even an emotional reason to say why they have not started. It's just because of that fear of failure or fear of what people will say, they don't move forward. So if you have something in your life where you have felt like this, today is the day for us to get it released. Another example I'll take is of ego. A lot of working professionals join this sessions, right? So consider this. You are at your workplace, and sometimes you're not able to take the feedback that your managers or your peers are giving you. And not only working professionals, it also happens at home. When somebody is giving you feedback or when somebody is trying to tell you something, you slowly and gradually just stop reacting. And when you don't take the feedback, or people around you don't take the feedback that you're giving, what happens? Slowly you stop giving the feedback. Slowly you stop trusting the people. And eventually, somewhere or the other, you lose that connection. So you lose the rapport, and which eventually impacts the relationship a lot. So, knowingly, unknowingly, a small ego pops in, and that eats away your relationship completely, be it at work, be it at home, be it with your friends, because eventually you stop trusting people around. And as I said, and then you're like, oh, all of a sudden, this person has stopped talking to me. It's not all of a sudden. These smaller points were there, which we have not noticed. They go unnoticed. And then one day you start realizing that this person has completely stopped talking because the connection is lost, the rapport is lost. And even if after you talk to them after a couple of years or a couple of days, you still don't feel the connection. There are very, very rare such relations where even if they don't talk for longer and they meet again, they're able to connect back at the same level, the same energies where they've left because their ego was not present. So think about it. Do you have any such relations around because of which things are just drifting away? And is it ego which is small? And I know it's very difficult to accept saying that I have an ego. And I have an ego which is causing me my relations, which is causing my health, which is taking up my health, which is taking up even the money, and you don't realize it. So, very important for each one of you to think about it. Uh, Another example of procrastination. If you keep delaying, and this happens very much in terms of our health, small symptoms, small signs, our body keeps giving us every moment. But we are not connected with our body. We are not connected with our energies. We don't spend even 5 minutes understanding what's happening within. And we keep delaying things as simple as a health check, thinking that we'll do it later. We ignore that small signs. Then months pass, years also pass sometimes, and the issue becomes serious. Now, I know that the example of procrastination that I'm giving to you seems to be very extreme, but yes, that's the level of impact a procrastination can bring in your life related to your health, related to even wealth, your career, your business, relations. Every part of your life could get impacted with a small procrastination that you're doing, where you strongly believe I have to do it and you're still delaying it. So think about it. Unless you're intuitively guided to say that, oh, don't pay attention, this is not something for you, look at another path, then you are consciously making a choice there that, okay, I'm not delaying, but I have chosen to not do this task because I don't feel from inside to do this. And there's something else that I'm choosing. So that's not procrastination, because there is something that People ask me that, oh, you know what, I don't feel like doing, and that's why I'm delaying. But you choose based on your feeling that this is not a task which gives me that happiness or joy, and I really don't want to do. So you're not doing it. But certain things which you know that is going to give you an impact positively, and you still delay, that's a procrastination. And this is all based on my experience that I'm talking about to you. And let's pick up the last one more example, which is a self doubt. Because the examples which I've picked up are the most common ones that I've observed with my clients, with my students, with the people that I'm talking to. And self doubt is like if you're a talented professional and you see that there are new opportunities coming your way, but somewhere that small thought comes and saying, you know what, maybe I'm not ready for this yet. Maybe I'll just fail. You just don't apply for those opportunities, and the chance is just gone. So I want you to think through and write down for yourself, are there any such situations in your life where you have really not considered and looked around it? And as I keep saying, and I remind again, the moment you become aware of this and you write it down for yourself, you're putting an intention that, yes, today I'm ready to release, let go of this, and open up my arms for all the opportunities, for all the things that are coming my way. So if those are the things, thank you, Shweta. Procrastination and anxiety. Thanks. So, if any of those things are there, I just wanted to see how these Ravanas, which are small, they're inside us and they are coming quietly in our everyday choices, knowingly, unknowingly. And today, we are going to light this divine light to burn all these inner Ravanas. And that is what we're going to do right now. So, if you have written down all of these things for yourself, I want you to just read it once, because now we're going to start with this guided healing and release this 10 aspects. So, if you're ready to release, just type release in the chat window. And I know you are all set with all the information and all the intentions that you're having with you right now. Go ahead and let me see how many of you are ready to release. Thank you, Yogita. I'm just reading. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. So, if you're just ready to release, let us start the process now. Keep your books aside, keep your pen aside, take a comfortable position. Even if that means you want to lie down on the bed, it's absolutely okay. And during this healing process, if you fall asleep, that is also absolutely fine, which means subconsciously as well, your mind, your body, your emotions, all the energy aspects are ready to accept the healing. So do not worry, oh, the session was going on and I slept and I don't know what's happening. Nothing to worry about. As far as the link is open and you're listening, that's absolutely fine. Yeah, of course, you might be asking, oh, when I'm asleep, how will I be listening? Subconsciously, you are. Unless you've shut down everything and then you've gone to sleep, then of course, there is no way for you to listen to it. But let the system be on, get into a relaxed position, and whatever position you choose, just make sure with the relaxed hands, your hands and palms are facing upwards, like your palm is facing upward. Why? Because that's a receptive position. So let's go ahead and start this. Close your eyes gently. Let's get into the present moment. Take a deep breath in, hold your breath, and slowly exhale through the mouth. Again, we're going to inhale, and this time we're going to inhale the light, the divine light, and slowly exhale through the mouth all the worries. One more time. Inhale the divine light, hold your breath, and exhale all the worries. And as you're exhaling, visualize, imagine, allow your body to completely relax. So, any part of the body, if you feel that stiffness, just mentally say, I'll loosen this body. And if you want, just shake it, shake your head, shake your hands, shake your legs, shake your body, and just allow it to relax. And gently tell, I give this permission to myself to be healed tonight from all these 10 Ravanas, which are slowly eating up my energies. And we now invoke the divine presence of the divine light, the symbol of truth, and the power of the goddess Durga for courage. We call upon the universe, our guides, and our higher self to support us in this healing tonight. I'm open and receptive to the healings given by Poonam throughout the session today. And may this sacred fire that we visualize now be a fire of transformation to each one of you listening to this right now. May it burn away all the inner Ravanas and may it rise you lighter, freer, and stronger. And now just imagine that you're standing before a huge effigy of Ravana, just like the way we do it on the Dashera. But instead of his faces, you see the inner enemies that live inside you. And one by one, we will release them into the sacred fire, starting with ego. See the head of ego, the part that says, I know it all. I don't need to change. Imagine that you've taken ego in your hands and you're throwing this ego into the fire right now. Remember, you're at a safe and a secure place, so don't worry. You're comfortably allowing yourself to release all of these 10 Ravanas inside you. And slowly repeat, I release ego. I open myself to learning and humility. I release ego. I open myself to learning and the humility. The ego has been released right now. And slowly moving to the fear. Now see the head of fear, the one that is whispering, what if I fail? What if I'm judged? What if things don't work? And any other form of fear which is within you. Gently offer this fear into the fire right now and repeat or listen to this. I release fear. I walk forward with courage and trust. I release fear. I walk forward with courage and trust. And the most important one now, the anger. Somewhere or the other, each one of us has this little medium or larger anger stored within us. So let the head of anger, this head of anger, which is burning, restless, spoiling your peace, let all that anger, which is spoiling your peace, throw this anger into the fire right now. Yes, right now. And gently say, I release anger. I choose calm and inner peace. I release anger and I choose calm and the inner peace. And now see the head of greed, that never feels enough, that drains your gratitude, and place it into the fire right now. I release greed. I am content and grateful. I release greed. I am content and grateful. Now, see the head of jealousy, the one that's comparing and poisoning your joy, and offer this jealousy into the fire right now. I release jealousy. I celebrate others and attract my own success. I release jealousy. I celebrate others and I attract my own success. Allow this to heal right now. And slowly moving to procrastination. See the head of procrastination, the one that's delaying your dreams. Gently throw this procrastination into the fire right now. I release procrastination and I take inspired actions now. I release procrastination and I take the inspired actions now. Now, see the head of the self doubt, the voice that says, I'm not good enough. I cannot do things. Anything and everything which is creating this self doubt, allow this to be thrown and offered into the fire right now. Offer this self doubt into the fire right now. I release self doubt. I believe in myself completely. I release self doubt and I believe in myself completely. Allow the healings to flow through. And now let's see the head of comparison that steals your uniqueness and confidence. Offer this comparison into the fire right now. I release comparison. I honor my unique path and gifts. I release comparison and I honor my unique path and the gifts. And now see the head of guilt, the one that keeps you stuck in the past. Gently offer guilt into the fire right now. I release guilt. I forgive myself and I move forward with love. I release guilt. I forgive myself and I move forward with love. Finally, see the head of negativity, the cloud that's draining your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. Throw it into the fire right now and repeat I release negativity. I radiate positivity and abundance. I release negativity. I radiate positivity and abundance. Now breathe deeply in, and with every inhale, feel light entering into your body. And exhale slowly. Feel all your Ravanas burning away into the fire right now. Take this couple of moments while I continue giving you the healing, visualizing that you're standing tall and all these inner Ravanas are completely burned into this fire. They are being completely dissolved into this fire right now. And as all of this is getting dissolved into the fire right now, the flames of this fire are now turning into a beautiful golden light. And this golden light is surrounding you, all around you. And this golden light is reaching all around you. It's surrounding your body, right, left, front, back, top, down. All the parts of your body are completely surrounded with this beautiful golden light. You are free, you are powerful, and you are victorious. Yes. You are free, you are powerful, and you are victorious. And listen to this. I am free from fear, ego, and negativity. I am free from fear, ego, and negativity. I am free from fear, ego, and negativity. I am strong, courageous, and peaceful. I am strong, courageous, and peaceful. I am strong, courageous, and peaceful. I honor myself and my path to success. I honor myself and my path to success. Yes, I honor myself and my path to success. I live with gratitude and abundance. I live with gratitude and abundance. I live with gratitude and abundance. I rise in victory every day. I rise in victory every day. I rise in victory every day. Now see yourself standing in front of this light. You have won your inner battle. You are victorious. You have won your inner battle and you are victorious. And I just smile gently. All the energies that you have gathered, with gratitude, we now thank the divine light, the divine energies, Goddess Durga, and the universe for guiding us through this transformation. Thank you. May you be blessed with courage, clarity, and success. May your family be blessed with harmony and abundance. May your path ahead be free from inner enemies and full of light. With lots of love, with lots of light and blessings. Let this healing continue with you. And with that, we complete our session for healing today. And I would gently want you to rub your palms, massage your face, allowing these energies to enter into every part of your body, your forehead, your scalp, your neck, your throat. Gently massaging with all that love. And any part of your body that needs the healing physically, you can just gently tap, saying that you're healed, you're healed, you're healed, you're healed, whichever part needs the healing. Your hands, you're healed, you're healed. Your body, chest, stomach, maybe thighs, knees, whichever part of the body that needs, whichever things, just gently say you're healed, healed, healed. You're healed, tapping through every part of your body. And with that, we complete our session. I am eager to read through your comments of how are you feeling? What does it look like for you? Just go ahead. And if you have any questions or anything, just feel free to ask me in the comments. And I'm here to guide you. Great, feeling peaceful, relaxed. And if you're just gone off in trance or with the energies, just let it be there. Awesome. So I'm here for some more time just in case if you need anything. Else, take care of yourself. Thank you, Sachin. Feeling lighter. Awesome. Thank you, Manisha. Felt really very nice. Thanks for that, Manisha. Awesome. So, all of you take care. Enjoy your festival time tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Anything needed, feel free to message me and let's stay connected. Meet you into the next session. So, take care. Thank you and bye.